An unexpected revelation in Season 3 of The Wheel of Time indicates that the TV adaptation's universe does not contain the most potent weapon in the lore. The world of The Wheel of Time is filled with a variety of strong objects, many of which are separated into distinct categories like ter'angreal and sa'angreal. Sa'angreal are more akin to real weapons in that they significantly boost the channeler's power output, whereas ter'angreal serve specialized purposes. However, only a small number of sa'angreal were covered in Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time books, making them uncommon. Sa'angreal will undoubtedly play a significant role in the plot of The Wheel of Time Season 3. After all, 2 of them have already been covered in the show. The 4th episode marked the live-action premiere of Sekarnan, and recurring references to Calendar suggest that it will also be released soon. The Chodan Kal, a powerful sa'angreal who overwhelms both Sekarnan and Calendar, might not belong in the television series. Its interpretation of the Shadow Rising and possibly what happens next could be significantly affected if that proves to be the case. Episode 4 of Season 3 of The Wheel of Time alters the sa'angreal's power structure. Latra explains that Sekarnan is the strongest sa'angreal in the world and that it is the female equivalent of Calendar in The Wheel of Time Season 3 Episode 4. This indicates that men and women do not use the same sa'angreal because they channel from different halves of the source. Calendar, which is located in the Stone of Tyr, is the most potent sa'angreal a man could obtain. And Sekarnan, who is regarded as the most powerful of them all, would be that for a woman. Latra claims that the 2 most potent sa'angreal in the area are Calendar and Sekarnan. It's interesting to note that the lore Robert Jordan outlined in the original material differs from what the show just explained regarding Sekarnan and Calendar. It is clear from the books that neither Sekarnan nor Calendar is the best sa'angreal. Instead, the Chodan Kal is the rightful owner of this distinction. Sekarnan's position as Calendar's female counterpart was another fact that was altered. Like Calendar, the male sa'angreal in the book is actually Sekarnan. Strangely, Chodan Kal isn't mentioned in the show at all, which suggests that it has been significantly undermined at the very least. The Chodan Kal is, at most, the 3rd strongest sa'angreal in The Wheel of Time, as Latra's statement about Sekarnan and Calendar being the strongest sa'angreal illustrates. However, given that the show hasn't previously shied away from major lore changes, even that shouldn't be taken for granted. Sekarnan and the Chodan Kal may have been combined by The Wheel of Time. Given the show's refusal to mention the Chodan Kal at all when discussing sa'angreal, one might wonder if it has been dropped from the series completely. Regarding sa'angreal, it would make sense for the series to push the other 2 to the top of the power structure. Furthermore, it would clarify why Sekarnan is used in this series in the first place. It should be noted that Sekarnan's book version was not part of the story of the Shadow Rising and has nothing to do with the history of the Ale or Avendezera. Actually, it wasn't until A Memory of Light, the last book in the series, that Sekarnan was introduced. Demandred, one of the 13 Forsaken in The Wheel of Time, went in search of it. Mazrim Taim received it from Demandred in order to further his plan to murder Egwene Alvir. That story obviously has nothing to do with the current events on the show. In the Wheel of Time books, Sekarnan was never in the possession of Moiraine Damodred, who acquired it in Episode 4. That shows how Sekarnan's role in the narrative is being entirely rewritten in the series. The issue of Sekarnan's design in the television program is another. The Sekarnan adaptation on Prime Video is a crystal ball, while the book version looked like a scepter. Given that the Chodan Kal was characterized as a statue of a man holding a crystal ball, that might indicate that the show plans to combine aspects of the 2. The Ruidian fight between Rand and Asmodean might not be included in the Wheel of Time. Naturally, the Wheel of Time's modifications to the Sekarnan and potential removal of the Chodan Kal would have a significant effect on the plot of Season 3. The hunt for Chodan Kal's access keys, which would enable channelers to remotely control the sa'angreal, was a major focus of the Shadow Rising. At the end of the book, Rand and Asmodean fought over the access key in Ruidian as a result of this. Sekarnan's abrupt arrival still causes some confusion, but on the one hand, removing Chodan Kal seems like a sensible decision because it would simplify the stories. The show might have to cover both the Dragon Reborn's and the Shadow Rising's endings because Season 3 skipped over the latter. Rand's acquisition of Calendar has, after all, been strongly suggested to have been moved rather than cut. If so, that development might require space in Season 3. In light of this, it's plausible that the Wheel of Time will bring Rand to Tyr rather than a brawl over the access keys in Ruidian at the end of Season 3. Calendar might end up being the prize Rand fights for in such event. That might be the reason Asmodean hasn't appeared in the plot of Season 3 yet.